Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to iTouch App Reviewers. This is not a video that I wanted to have to make, but apparently Apple is out of their fucking minds right now. When I first read this, I thought this was a story straight out of The Onion. I thought it was a satirical, fake news story, but this is actually real. Apple says some 2018 iPad Pros ship bent, but it's normal and not a defect. Yes, Apple said this. So shortly after the 2018 iPad Pro models were shipped out, some people found bends in their tablets. Now, we reported on this as if the consumers themselves were bending it on accident by placing it in a backpack or something like that. Jerry Rig Everything did a video where it snapped in half very easily, but this is a whole nother level here. Apple told The Verge, which by the way, The Verge sucks, so does Vox, that some 2018 iPad Pro models are indeed shipping with a very slight bend in the aluminum chassis, which is a side effect of the manufacturing process that is not expected to worsen over time or negatively affect the iPad's performance in any practical way. Let me just break this down for you guys. This is literally saying that this is a side effect of the manufacturing process, this bend in the chassis, that's expected to not worsen over time. Okay, if it's not going to get worse and it's not that big of a deal, why the hell is it there to begin with? If I'm paying $1,200 for a freaking iPad and it has a bend in it, I'm gonna be pissed. What the Apple? What the actual is going on? People call me an Apple sheep all the time. Think I'm paid by Apple. I'm not. Sure, I like Apple products a lot, but I'm objective enough to be able to call out Apple on their bullshit. This is complete and utter bullshit. This is just next level stuff that I did not think Apple was capable of. Apple says the bend, which can impact both sizes of the new 2018 iPad Pro models, is caused by a cooling process involving the iPad Pro's metal and plastic components during manufacturing. Apple told The Verge that the bend is not considered to be a defect. That means if you get this and it goes out of the 14 or 30 day window, they might not replace it. Like they straight up might say, nah, that's how it's supposed to be. Now, most Apple stores, this is just a guess, but my guess is most Apple stores, if it had a decent enough bend in it, would take it back. But I don't know. They might say it was user error. They might say you caused it. Sorry, we can't take that back. Apple says the concerns over the iPad Pro's structural rigidity are unfounded and that it stands by the product. Apple has not experienced higher than normal return rates for the iPad Pro. Sure, I believe that. I don't think most people are going to bend their iPads. However, if these things are shipping bent, that is a problem. I'm a very meticulous person. If I saw an iPad that I just spent so much money on have a bend in it, I would be beyond pissed. And the fact that they're saying this is just a punch in the face. Like, what? Now, maybe if this is the type of bend they're talking about, that is unacceptable. If I got an iPad that looked like that, imagine buying a brand new iPhone for $1,000, pulling it out of the box and it's got a bend in it. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Apple. No, that's not acceptable. And the comments here are pretty savage. Everyone is pretty much, this guy thought it was an Onion article as well. See, I'm not the only person. This is just crazy. Now, there's a video going over Facebook. I've actually filmed the video over 3 times now, and they're each like 20 minutes long. Bad things that Facebook's doing. And every single time I have to delete the video and refilm it because Facebook does something stupid every single day. Like literally today, there's another article about them. And honestly, I think Facebook's about to drown and just go under completely, but I'll have to film that tomorrow. That's another rant. But this is just unacceptable. Apple, this is not how you treat your customers, okay? Your customers are very loyal to an extent, but if you're gonna say stupid stuff like this, now I don't know what they mean by slight bend. Like that's very vague. And if they mean something smaller than this, okay, maybe. But if it's like this, no, that's not okay. Seriously had to read this article like 3 times before filming this and throughout the day today just to get a grasp on this because this is next level stuff, Apple. Not cool. Let me know with a comment down below what you guys think of this. If you guys bought an $800 iPad and it came out looking like this, how would you feel? You set it on a table, you're in class and your iPad's got an enormous bend like that. First of all, tapping on that is going to be insanely annoying because it's going to keep hitting the table right here and it's going to be loud. Also, it just looks stupid and it looks like you're not responsible with your stuff. But if it's coming out of the factory like that, that's not cool. Hopefully, Apple will clear up what is a normal bend for this because I understand, metals and plastics cooling, it can warp a little bit. But if it's anything like this, that's not cool. That's all I got for this video, guys. Drop a comment down below and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.